Hey y'all, I'm back and it's time for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 4. So the episode starts with Wendy and Eddie taking their kids out to discuss the workload of Wendy. And basically, Eddie is not here for Wendy adding on anything else to her lengthy resume, okay? You are already a political commentator, a professor, a mother, a wife. You have only home essentials. And you're and you're a full-time housewife, which is filming all day, every day. And you're trying to open a business with Peter. So I understand where he's coming from. And you just told us you was losing your hair and your doctor said it's from stress, not just postpartum. Are you sure you want to add on anything else to your plate? We see it, Wendy. You're Superwoman. We get it. We love it. With the S on your chest. We got it. You don't need nothing else. Let that go. I don't care about you being a 20% owner. You still are going to be stressed the fuck out if you put $300,000 in and you don't see no return. That's going to stress anybody the fuck out. So let's see your husband. She tells him about her argument with Robin and her not inviting her kids. Of course, he said, that's low, whatever. But I don't know. I feel like Eddie is just, I love Eddie. Eddie is one of my favorite house husbands. I really like him. He reminds me a lot of Greg. I feel like Greg would have been that way in his younger days. I feel like Dr. Heavenly's husband is kind of like Wendy's husband. I feel like he's very chill, relaxed. I haven't seen Eddie really get upset at all. Then the camera pans over to Juan. Juan Dixon is here right now. We are so glad Juan Dixon is here right now, okay? I'm going to say that every time we see Juan because it's not very often. Robin tells him about the Giselle and Chris thing, and he instantly says, well, if she was uncomfortable, he should apologize. And while I understand that if someone is uncomfortable, you should apologize, but we have to also look at who our person of interest is. If we're talking about Giselle, who has always and forever came after people's husbands in their marriage, always and forever has tried to break down families, could we really see if what she's saying is true? Like, she's almost like the girl who cried wolf. And oh my God, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, I have green eyes, and I'm light skinned, and I have long hair, and I have a nice body, had a tummy tuck after 3 kids. Everybody wants me. Everybody makes me uncomfortable if I don't want them. And I just think you should apologize. Like, no, that's not the answer. It's just not the answer. You're never uncomfortable with him when you was talking about how his penis was 2 different colors. You wasn't uncomfortable with him when you was drinking his food, drinking his drink, eating his food in his house, on his cabinets, on his tables. You wasn't uncomfortable then, so it's just like, okay, girl. Then Giselle tells him about her issue with Wendy and how she's going to compromise by telling Candace, someone who's not their mother, to bring them to another woman's event where she fucking hates my guts. Why would I expect her to be nice to my kids if I already think she's colorist and my kids are the darkest ones that's going to be out there? I mean, it's so much to be unpacked there, and I'm going to unpack it later. Juan says he likes it, whatever. He's stupid. He's an idiot. Juan is never in his right state of mind. He always looks tired to me. I don't know if it's the basketball players or if it's Robin that's stressing him the fuck out. But he always looks stressed. Karen talks to Raven about her argument with Ray. And to be honest, I don't really care to talk about that. Love Karen, love Ray, love Raven. Ashley plans to talk to her publicist about, putting out a divorce statement. And I think that's, great that she has a friend who's also a publicist, because she's able to form a real statement that's really how Ashley feels and not what just sounds good, So I'm glad that she talked to her friend about that, but whatever, we'll see at the end. Everyone is on their way to Robin's family fun day. As Mia is in the car with G and her children, she brings up whatever they're passing by looking like Disney World. I don't know how it could look like Disney World and there are palm trees. Okay, so let's get to it. Mia, stop bashing your mother. Stop it. Your mother was an addict. She was an addict. She was an addict. She was an addict. She was an addict. That's number 1. Number 2, you're an adult. You're an adult. You're an adult. You're an adult. Number 3, get therapy. Get therapy, get therapy, get therapy. Stop talking to your auntie. Stop talking to your husband. Get a fucking therapist. Go to church, pray about it, journal about it. Stop bashing your mother. I had to learn that. And I'm 27. You're well past my age. What your mother went through. And here's what I'm telling y'all, because this is what my therapist told me. Children do not change people. They change circumstance. You cannot plan a child, even if you think you planned a child. A child may come the first time he nutted you or the third time he nutted you. You cannot plan a child. Your mother was already who your mother was before you enter her life. All you did was come in and change the circumstance. You did not fix her problems. You did not enhance her. You were just another added layer. So love your mother for who she is. Love her for where she is now. Allow her to be there for your grandkids. Stop bashing your mama. You're going to be the main one at that fucking funeral crying your eyes out because all you have said on national television is bad shit. But then you was mad last year when they was calling your mama a fucking crackhead. Stop bashing your mom. Without your mama, you wouldn't be here. Without your mama, you wouldn't have had those positive influences of ladies around you. Respect her for who she, just stop it. Like, I can't take it because I was that little girl, like, gave my mama pure hell. Now that I'm an adult coming into my own, I don't even have a kid. I had 2 kids by the time she was my age and had been married and divorced by the time she was my age. I have a whole nother level of respect for her. And Wendy, you being a mother 3 times at this point, stop it. You are on Instagram right now talking about how you and your husband going broke because they stopped y'all paycheck. It could easily be you. Stop bashing your mama. Everybody else who's watching this, please don't bash your mom. Like, I don't know what you may be going through. And that's true. Everybody doesn't have a good mom. Every mother does not get maternal instincts. But you truly do shorten your days. You truly do. So there's that. I'm just over fucking Mia. Like, just stop bringing your fucking mama up, bitch. Talk about something else. Can we get back to the cancer? Like, what happened with that? You talking about your auntie? Like, that? I don't even understand what that had to do with the fucking car ride. I didn't understand what that had to do with anything that was going on in that moment. And G was looking just like me. Like, where the fuck is this coming from? Like, this weird ass bitch. Anyway, they arrive. Mia says the event was subpar, which we already know is Robin. I mean, Robin never impresses us. Juan Dixon is not here right now. Juan Dixon is not at the family fun day. He is not at the family fun day. Is it even a family fun day if Juan Dixon ain't there? How's it the family? It's only the 3 of them. It's the 2 boys and the mom. Where's the dad? Where's the fiance? Juan Dixon is not here right now. Karen comes and Robin says Wendy declined Candace to bring her kids. And Karen says she's dead wrong. You should have invited Wendy. It doesn't matter. And here's my thing. They're not friends. They were just arguing. Robin was being aggressive and no, go ahead. Ready to beat Wendy's ass in the middle of the dance studio, but nobody called her aggressive. Nobody said she should have been knocked upside her head the way y'all said Candace should have been knocked upside her head by Monique. Nobody ever says that. But colorism doesn't exist. Okay, Robin's not aggressive. Only the dark-skinned people are. Only the dark-skinned girls who stand up and move towards someone who's sitting down are aggressive. Not the light-skinned, redhead, green-eyed bitch. She's not aggressive. She says Wendy declined bringing her kid. You just tried to fight me. Okay? You just tried to fight me. I'm a whole lawyer, doctor, whatever the hell Wendy is. She's a whole doctor, professor, political commentator. You tried to fight me for using my words because we were arguing. We were tussling with the tongue, and you couldn't handle it, so you got up. You were trying to fight me. A few days ago, you sat in a room full of women and asked them how all their kids are doing, blah, 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 and purposely omitted me. When you could have waited until I left out, you could have sent a text how y'all always do or sent the invite like y'all always do to people's houses, and I could have just not got one and found out through the grapevine. But no, you wanted to hurt my feelings. You wanted to purposely exclude my kids. You wanted to do all that on camera. So yes, you are a horrible person. No, my kids cannot come. You don't like me, I'm a dark-skinned woman. I know you ain't gonna like my dark-skinned, black-ass kids. You just try to fight me? Who knows what you done told your son about me, who don't heard, whatever. Kids are mean. My kid right here. Kids are mean. Who knows if your little boys will try to jump my... Candace is Candace. Like, she's this big. My son is damn near the height of Candace. How can she protect them from you? Or whatever may happen. Like, no. You think I'm gonna send my kids with somebody? Yes, I might trust Candace to come over and visit my kids, but to send them off... In what world? If my mama wasn't feeling my grandma one time, we ain't going. Because at the end of the day, the people who are responsible for their kids are their parents. Play Auntie Candace. Like, get the fuck out of here, Robin. Get the fuck out of here. And she got her dumb ass on Watch What Happens Live tonight. The argument was way worse. Okay, if it was way worse, invite them later. You wanted to make a point. And you are low down and dirty for doing that. Sharice shows up. Why is Sharice here? Why is Sharice here? And always looking a hot ass mess, but y'all want us to say she's the grand dame. She's not the grand dame. No, she's not. Sack race was a mess. The whole event was just a mess. The whole event was a mess. Did y'all see Giselle Means and those flaggers? So Candace said, not today, neck, not today, ankles, not today, something else, Satan. Girl, you gotta add knees to that list. Not today, knees. Them knees is like a ham hock on them. Like, Giselle, you really got some nerve. You really only got your stomach done, and we can tell. We can tell. Karen gets sick and leaves. Karen already told y'all. She just told y'all this week, she don't fuck with Sharice. She don't fuck with her. She don't want to be around her. And honestly, at my big age, I don't have to explain why I don't fuck with somebody. And I already know if Karen is twice my age, she don't got to explain why she don't fuck. I don't have to have a reason to not fuck with you. I just don't. I just don't. And that's the best part about it. Like, I don't have a reason, bitch. I don't like you. I don't have to have a reason. I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. I don't want to be around you. I don't even have to explain to nobody. That's the beauty of me. That's the beauty of America. Like Dr. Simone said, this is America, and I get to choose who I fuck with. I don't want to be around her, and y'all keep inviting her, so I'm going to keep excusing myself. Like, I don't want to be around her. She's not getting a moment with me. I'm not giving her a moment. And I'm here for it. She doesn't like me. Yeah, I don't. So, is who's still talking about me? You, the person I don't like. Love it. Love, love, love it. Candace arrived and she doesn't speak to Giselle, but she speaks to her daughter. That's being the bigger person. What Robin should have done. Giselle's like, oh, she's doing too much. Just tell your man and not try to. And that's my thing, Giselle. If you didn't mean nothing by it, if you saying this, why are you in your confessionals trying to make it seem like my man was trying to get with you? You know, I called him a stinky link. You know, I said many of married men have tried you. And it's just like, my thing is, why are you so available? Why do married men think they can try you? I'm not even married, and literally niggas don't try it because they know I'm taken. Why you seem available for many of married men? Why you available? Why they picking you? You ain't the only pretty bitch. And you damn sure ain't the only pretty single bitch. Many of married men. Guess she got that from Jamal. Ashley comes in with her kids, and Dean screamed like he saw the devil himself when Giselle tried to speak to him. I'm telling y'all, kids know evil spirits. They know. Even white-ass little Dean, he knew it. Child, the episode ends with Ashley's divorce being spilled, and she says she don't know who would spill her business without her permission. Ashley, you just did that same thing to Monique Samuels. You just did that same thing to the point where Monique felt the need. She had to go live and defend her marriage. If I tell you something in private, mind you, Monique wasn't even on the show when she told you her husband were going through whatever they was going through. You got your ass up on that stage and you told them that she was separated. And you want to know who did this to you. Karma's a bitch. You wanted that shit to get out. But Karma's still a bitch. And I still don't see it for Ashley. I hope she don't get a goddamn dime from Michael Darby. Peace.